Okay, here's area 1, example 2. Right, again, we're going to find the area of this blue region here between f of x and g of x. Okay, so let's see. We got area. We got to figure out where to start, where to stop. And we got let's see, so our height of our general rectangle. Remember, this whole thing is dA. dA is height times width, or length times width. Width is the dx. Okay, so let me just draw some rectangle there. Okay, there's our rectangle. All right. All right, so dA, right, this is the height of the rectangle, which we're going to fill in, times the width, dx. Remember, dx is that little width there. Okay, so how high do we go up there? All right, so we take the topmost function, which in this case is g of x. So we have g of x minus f of x. Right, now the way to see that is you have, this is g of x minus f of x gives you the actual height, right? So g of x is that distance, f of x is that distance, so you have g of x minus f of x. All right, and then we need our width, which is dx. Okay, g of x is 2x plus 5 minus x squared plus 2 dx. Okay, so that's 2x plus 5 minus x squared minus 2 dx. All right, so plus 5 minus 2, so we can write this in an order that I think most people like. Let's see. Let's say negative x squared plus 2x plus 3 dx. Okay, so I'll put that here. Okay, you got negative x squared plus 2x plus 3 dx. So 2x plus 5 minus that. That goes through like that. And you got that and that and that. Okay, all right, looks good. Like that. Okay, now we just need to figure out where do we start. We start the integration there. That's the start. And then we end it there. Okay, a lot of the initial problems, they tell you where to start and where to stop. Okay, and this problem, I know the answer where they start and stop. Let's see. Let's see the negative 1 and 3, yeah. Negative 1 and 3. So in that case, the answer here, what you would put is you start at negative 1, stop at 3. Okay, but there are later problems where you aren't given that. So the question is, how would you figure that out? Right? If you didn't know where they start, so you got negative 1 and 3. Okay, so we're going to figure those out. Oops, question mark, yeah. Question mark, question mark, question mark, question mark. Okay, so the thing to notice is that at this point here where they cross, right, here, f of x is equal to g of x. And at this place as well, f of x is equal to g of x. So for that reason, we want to solve the equation f of x equals g of x. Okay, so let's see. F of x equals g of x. Right, we're going to solve this for x. All right, let's see. F of x is x squared plus 2, and g of x is 2x plus 5. we're going to solve this for x. Let's see. Let's move everything over. X squared minus 2x plus 2 minus 5 equals 0. So we got x squared minus 2x minus 3 equals 0. Let's see, I'm going to put this right here. I got x squared minus 2x minus 3 equals 0. I just moved that over there, so I could now do this factoring thing. Got x and x. Let's do 3 and 1. We need a negative there, so negative there, positive there. Just check your work. X times x is x squared. Negative 3 times positive 1 is negative 3. We got a negative 3x, positive 1x. When you add those together, you get a negative 2x, which is what you got there. All right, so that looks like it works. All right, so x equals 3 or x equals negative 1. So that's the negative 1. Has to go there, right? And the 3 goes there. Okay, so negative 1, 3. And now we compute. Let's see, negative x squared over 3 plus 2x squared over 2 plus 3x from negative 1 to 2. All right, just see if we can cancel those there. All right, so we got negative x cubed over 3 plus x squared plus 3x from negative 1 to 2. Negative something cubed over 3 plus something squared plus 3 times something minus, write it again. Okay, top minus bottom, we'll put the top in there, top number and the bottom number. All right, so this is negative 8/3 plus 4 plus 6 minus a negative 1/3 plus a 1 plus a 3. Okay. Distribute that negative through. Let's see, we got a negative 8/3 plus 4 plus 6. Distributing that negative through, plus 1/3 minus 1 minus 3. All right. Let's see, negative 8/3 plus 1/3, I guess that's a negative 7/3. Negative 7/3, and then all these numbers. Let's see, this would be a 10 here. This would be a negative 4. So 10 minus 4 is 6. So plus 6. Okay. All right, so this is 6 minus 7/3. Let's see, 6 minus 7/3. So that would be 6 minus, see, 7/3 is 2 1/3. Yeah, so minus 2 1/3. So this is 6 minus 2 minus 1/3. All right, this is because 2 1/3 is equal to 2 plus 1/3. So you put a little negative there. You put a little negative in front of that. You get minus 2 minus 1/3. Like so. So I can check my, let's see, 300 is 6 and 7. Okay, that works there. Okay, so then that's 6 minus 2, that's a 4. 4 minus 1/3. Let's see, 4 minus 1/3, that's 3 plus 1 minus 1/3. 1, as we know, let's see, 1 as we know is 3/3. So this is 3 plus 2/3, which is 3 and 2/3. Otherwise known, let's see, 9, 10, 11. Is that right? I did something wrong there. No. Oh no. Okay, what did I do wrong here? Because I think that's supposed to do something else. Let's see, 9. Where did I make my mistake? Okay. Let's see at the. Oh, this is a cube anyway. There, cube there. Let's see. Oh, that's what it is. I had 2's, right? I turned this into 2's here. Oops. All right. Oh well. So that was a messed up one.